Hello, and welcome back to Super Auto Pets. As you can see here, there has been an update to the game. I've been waiting on this for a while. I think the whole Super Auto Pets community has, and it's not the complete update because the new expansion pack is not out yet, but that is supposedly coming very soon. And the iOS release is coming like within the next few days, assuming there's no like major issues. I just want to quickly look at. We're not going to read through this whole patch note, but I do want to look at these specific changes to animals. The whale is now a 3/8. I think that's a much needed change. The whale was basically dead on arrival for me. I haven't taken a whale intentionally since December, at least. It really only synergizes with a very select few units, and I still don't think I'm going to take the whale very often, but at least now it has good stats, so maybe I will feel compelled to squeeze it in for one turn or something, and then by virtue of just being in my team, maybe it'll soak up some buffs and it'll stick around longer and I'll experiment with it. Swan got nerfed into oblivion. It's painful, but it's understandable because this game, or this animal, was just too good. It was simply far too good. A 1/3 basically makes it. We'll see. I'm not going to say I will never take one, but it's hard to imagine me taking one now unless it's. I think it's kind of going to move into the dodo situation. Like I have to level it up to level 2 within like one turn of acquiring the swan in the first place to make it viable. The T-Rex and the dragon no longer buff themselves, which is unfortunate but fair. Like I mean, they were too good. Especially the T-Rex. The dragon, I actually don't. I have mixed feelings about this because I still think the dragon. I think the dragon was pretty perfectly balanced. Like it's a tier 6 unit. The T-Rex is as well. But you have to get the dragon. You have to have a second spot open to cycle through these tier 1s. And the dragon's level 1 buff is just. It's like +1/+1, isn't it? It might be +1/+2. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. But I don't think it was that good. It required a lot of work to get going, so I don't really agree with this. Maybe they could have added charges or something instead of not affecting itself, but, you know, I'll defer to the devs on this. They know what they're doing more than I do. The T-Rex definitely needed this. The T-Rex is simply way too good. The monkey, slightly nerfed, not nearly as nerfed as the swan, which is kind of surprising to me, because I think the monkey was also in that tier of, like, just unbearably good. Like you have to take one when you see one generally. Instead of being +3/+3, it's now +2/+3. It's still extremely good. I still think I'm going to take the monkey a lot. The peacock is actually it's probably the most interesting change in this whole patch note. So it starts with one more attack. It used to be a 1/5, and instead of gaining a set amount of attack every single time it got hit, it now gains 50% of attack with charges. I don't know how many charges it has. Probably only 3 or something like that. But still. So if you have a peacock with like 12 base attack, and then it gets hit, it's going to jump up to 18, and then it would jump up to 9. Or not 9, it would jump up to like 27. It's insane. I think that's super cool, super exciting. I don't know if it's going to be good, because you still have to give the peacock a lot of TLC to even get it to be viable, but I think it is now at least interesting, whereas before it was a never take this animal in a million years. Snail's absolutely useless now, +1/+1. Maybe I shouldn't say absolutely useless. I will no longer be freezing snails, very most likely. I will if I lose and a snail is on the screen, I'll take one, but I'm not going to like go out of my way to build around snails like I used to. Rat, still think it's garbage, but at least now the rat is summoning up front, which means it's going to get involved in the fight and is less likely to die, or less likely to not die and cause you to lose. But it's still gonna hurt your team. So unless you have a really because a dirty rat's what, a 1/1? Or something like that? So unless you have a very beefy rat to like offset this penalty, like I don't know why you would take one. It's a 4/5 base stat, so like I'm fine with taking it like for one turn, but I don't know why you'd keep it around. Duck, they're trying to help it. It's a 1/3 now instead of a 1/2. It's still useless in my opinion. Like it's the same stats as a swan and about less than 0.001% as good as a swan, so I'm going to take a swan. I mean, obviously, swan's tier 2, and a duck is tier 1, but still, I will not be taking a duck ever. The one other thing I want to point out is the changed ordering of events. So now honey badgers will draw. This was a huge thorn in the side of me and my friends in versus mode because we have a propensity to use honey badgers. It's kind of like a mutually assured destruction thing. Like one person started using a honey badger all the time, and we were like, okay, now we all have to have honey badgers. And it was infuriating because it was seemingly completely random on when they would trigger, whether the honeybee would get killed by the other badger, what order it would happen in, like whether it would result in a draw or win. Because normally it's supposed to be animal abilities are supposed to be triggered by their attack power. The higher your attack power, the earlier, the first you get to go. But the honey badgers seemingly were not beholden to that math, and so the devs, I've been following their updates on their Discord server and through their Twitter. Apparently, it was quite a lot of work to get this to. They had to like completely change the ordering of how abilities are triggered in the back end of the game. But supposedly they finally figured it out. My hat's off to them because it was super annoying. And now also, elephant will trigger hurt abilities before the attack. I'm trying to, so that when the elephant gets hurt, it buffs the unit. No. Okay, so yeah, I guess it used to be elephants hurt the animal behind them. So you put like a peacock or a blowfish or something behind them. But, so I guess it used to be after they attack, and now it's before they attack? I can't remember. And then there's, a bunch of other changes. Anyway, they've also, suppose that's not what I want. Customize. The sounds... No, it's over here, sorry. They've actually added a real slider to the sound. So I'm going to turn the sound up maybe to like 40%, and then we'll see for the next one. For me, it's quite loud, but I've noticed when I'm watching my videos back, on 25%, you really can't hear... I mean, sound maybe shouldn't be... The music is what I'm concerned about. You can't hear the music, like, at all when I'm watching my videos back, so maybe this will help a little bit. What we are on free-to-play, that is correct, so let's dive right in, and maybe we'll... Right off the bat, we're presented with the opportunity for a new duck. I still say no thank you. And we do this. I am extremely excited. We'll be the disgruntled tugboat. I'm extremely excited for the new expansion pack. They released a tease, like a very, very brief tease. Oh, that's unfortunate. A few weeks ago, and I can't remember specifically the animals I saw, but the only thing I remember is a fortune cookie, and this is going to be a little spicy, I think. I'll take a cricket and get the beaver buff. The fortune cookie, I mean, this is all subject to change, obviously. This was a few weeks ago, so I'm sure they're still tweaking numbers and whatnot, but it was like... If you give an animal a fortune cookie, it gives them a 20% chance to do double damage on any given attack, which is kind of insane, honestly. Probably should have... I don't know what I should have done. 6 health... I mean, it's probably better than a 2-2 beaver, obviously. So let's roll one more time... Now, I really want to level up this dodo or sell it soon. Yeah, I can't remember what other animals... There was at least 1 or 2 animals or maybe a different food that they teased in that picture they tweeted. I think it was a tweet. It might have been on the Discord. But I will try to look that up between videos and let you guys know what I find. I don't really want to commit to buffing the dodo, so I'm not going to. I think we can unfreeze that. I really want to... I mean, if you're going to offer it to me. Now, I'm definitely intrigued by the new peacock. I at least want to give it a chance here. Maybe should have just sold the cricket and bought the peacock and given the peacock the cupcake. But we won anyway. Against the vivid kilts. Could go for a level 3 crab. There's no reason to other than the achievement. Let's do this. Works 1 time per turn, so that must... 1 time? That must change when they level up. They get more charges or something? That's not nearly as cool as I thought it would be. Yeah, I do not know about that. That actually seems like really bad. But I guess we can give it a go. You know I love a turtle. I like turtles. So you're going to be at 5/5. If you survive a hit, you'll go up to like 7 attack. You're not even going to survive a hit. I think we're going to lose. Yep. Just didn't have enough punch on our crab. Alright, yeah, we're gonna sell the dodo because we haven't seen any more. I'm gonna pill the turtle on our fish. I'm gonna meet the peacock. I'm not convinced this peacock is even remotely good here. I'm not gonna freeze a beaver, come on. Now we see a dodo, and now we see our beloved swan who has been neutered. Wow, I really wish I hadn't sold that dodo now. I mean, this still wouldn't... I'm gonna buy an otter, honestly. Yeah, this is rough. Only have 2 wins, but we'll see what we can do here. This looks... not great. Yeah. I'm torn on like whether I should even be building up this peacock, but I guess I'm gonna, like, we're already on lethal, this team is not going anywhere, so I at least want to just like see what I can do with this peacock here. I would love to level it up, but I would be shocked if we lived that long, honestly. But hopefully we can get through at least one more turn here. That dromedary, I don't know. Yeah, yikes. Alright, well, that was pathetic. The peacock isn't nearly as cool as I thought it was. That's pretty disappointing. I'll take you. Maybe should have moved the mosquito to the second spot, but whatever. We'll be... the gasping eruptions. Gasping volcano. This looks okay. Duck still terrible. Hit the fish. That's okay. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, these ants. It like breaks my brain when I see a team full of a bunch of ants. I don't know how to judge it. We won by 1 health. That's always nice. Swan. I'm going to try to avoid the swan strats. I will pill this ant. I would love another otter. I'm not going to go for a dodo. Spider is maybe interesting, but I really want another otter or another mosquito. Come on. Alright. I think intelligence would say don't combine the mosquitoes, but I'm here to have fun. You gave me a dog. You could have given me any animal, and you gave me a dog. Is there something I would sell this otter for? Maybe a rat, just because it has good stats? Summons a 1/1 dirty rat. So then it would be, you put the rat up front. You'd have 4/5/5/5/5 with two mosquito shots. You have to deal with the 1/1. You're very likely going up against a team of 5 animals anyway. I mean, it is... I'm gonna do it. Just because even taking away the 1/1 from the dirty rat, this is still better net stats on our side than with the otter. But I don't know that this was actually good, but it did help. It got us through 2 fish with 1 unit, which is actually really good, and now we're gonna win. I don't know if we would have won with the otter. I don't want to do the math, but I feel pretty good about that. But however, the rat is almost absolutely not staying around. Well, I don't know. He has good stats. This is how you fall into the trap. I will. Don't combine them. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know why this cupcake is frozen. Now our ants trade, clutch mosquito. We trade here and we lose. That's okay, we're on 3 wins. That was our first loss. I will, don't hit the rat, don't hit the rat. Thank you. Don't hit the rat? Alright, that's fine. A mosquito, or that's not a mosquito, a flamingo. I think I buy the giraffe too often. I don't actually think the giraffe is that good. Of course, they gave us a bunch of giraffes. A rabbit, yes. I would sell the rat for a rabbit. I should have frozen the mosquito, because then we would be 1 away from a level 3 mosquito. I'm stupid. Our mosquitoes killed each of our flamingos. This is bad. Wolf of Death, the desolate sailors. GG. Alright, goodbye. Hello? Hello? For sure. That's pretty much best case scenario, and then I'll give my fish garlic next turn. Our fish isn't even level 2. I thought it definitely was. Now a snail, again, see, I would freeze it, but I don't think 1/1 for the whole team. I mean, it is still good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not useless. But I don't know that it's worth building around. Now, if we had bought all these giraffes, we would have a level 2 giraffe, but it's whatever. This looks like a fat L, to be honest with you. Well, I don't know. Their team, other than that one beefy unit, doesn't look super good, but I still just... Yeah. Going up against Dill. That's me. This is rough. I can't build around a flamingo. Can I? I mean, the flamingo's just not good. Its ability falls off so hard. In fact, yeah. Alright, we might be done here. A parrot sheep or a parrot deer could be interesting here. We're gonna kill the ant. I still think we're gonna lose. Yeah, the garlic was just too strong. Come on, man. This is sad. We still have time for at least 1 more run. Hopefully only 1 more, because that means it's a good run. I don't know what is happening here. I've never run out a team like this, but I actually... Don't quote me on this. I think it's going to be actually very strong. The... Barbaric Riders sounds intimidating. But yeah, we have a 4-3 and then a... What is it, a 3-5 or a 4-4? Yeah. We drew, but, I mean, that's pretty good for turn 1 to have 2 units that strong. I'm not going to go with a cricket. I will go with another otter. Wait, no, I should save you. I could have just put you out there, but I don't want to get a level 1 ability when I could have gotten a level... Bro, please? Please. Alright. I've become the very thing I swore to destroy. I hate ant builds, but honestly, this is kind of cracked. It's always better to, instead of distributing the ant buffs like one by one down the line. It's always better if they just all hit one unit, I think. But that's okay. Let's do this. Really? And let's get you out there, because I don't mind buffing either of you with this otter. An ox, yes. I want this. We'll combine the ants by the ox next time. And we'll see. Again, don't get committed to the dodo if more dodos don't show up very soon. This is, honestly, our team is hilarious right now. Like, it's extremely good with all these ants. I'm kind of, like, hesitant to even combine them, but I think I have to. Now, I will do this, and I will do this. And honestly, I'm going to meet the ant, because we're not going to be pilling this ant anytime soon. The ant is not going to stick around unless we just get a crazy good shop and like get a really good scaler that can scale the whole team. Nice. Nasty bones. You know I had to do it to him. Now. Don't make the mistake of not pivoting just because you're doing well. I think the otter has served its purpose. So maybe the rabbit, if we could get some salads, would be really clutch here. I think none of you are like, oh, we have to keep you around. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna pray. It's 4 plus 2. I mean, it's gonna need to happen eventually. I really want a salad. Thank you. Right, that's pretty much the dream scenario if we can find more dodos. I'm always afraid that when I'm making these videos that I'm gonna be like dodo blind and roll past a dodo when there was one right in front of me, but hopefully that has not happened. Another dub. Not doing the peacock again. That was a failed experiment. I think maybe it's time to pill the ant. Maybe. Let's at least find a replacement first, like a turtle. Well, is a turtle good? Yeah, because then this will give you melon. We could put melon in front of the dodo, but that doesn't really do anything, so I actually kind of regret my decision. So for now, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, and then the ox will get a double trigger. Oh my god, there's so many turtles! I should have... Okay, let's learn from our mistake. We just passed up on 2 turtles, and God gave us 3 more. So, I'm gonna get a level 2 turtle next turn. This dodo, I think, has to go. Oh my god, they have their own big ant. And now that hippo's gonna fuck up our day. That was our first loss, somehow. I'm not convinced yet. I don't have a summoning build to make a shark work. I do really love a salad. A snail, once again, I can't buy you. Alright, I don't know about this team at this point. We started off really strong. We've kind of hit a wall here. Our ox is going to be like an 11-8 with melon, I think. Yeah. I think that our melon on our dodo gave us the win there. So our only level 2 is our turtle. I for sure want this. I think I want that, because we need to rebuild quite a bit, unless... Might be too late for this. It might be extremely too late for this, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, and then I could give the turtle meat, maybe? I think it might be way too late for this. But it'll have melon. It'll be a 10-8, or 10-7, because a mosquito hit it. And then we've still got our ox back here, and our giraffe, who honestly is our beefiest unit, somehow. Alright, that was pretty good. Not getting a bison, that's for sure, but I could do this. Love that, although we don't have our rabbit anymore, so it's slightly less cool. I would pill the turtle now that it's level 2 and we have 2 units that don't have melon armor. There was another ox, but honestly the ox is reaching its expiration date. Now we have the perfect counter for a micro build here. So do they, to be honest, but we're still going to win. That's very lucky. That's why you keep a turtle around, so maybe I wouldn't... Yeah, maybe I wouldn't sell a turtle. Because I don't think I've ever had a level 3 turtle. So if we could somehow get this baby to 3 wins, or 10 wins. Now a skunk. You know I love a skunk. I think maybe a skunk instead of a giraffe. My brain, it's broken. I forgot we didn't have enough money for the frickin' skunk. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. The good thing is, I don't think we would have won anyway. Yeah, we certainly would not have. Whoa. Oh, a leopard. Okay. Or do we do tiger, skunk, or leopard? I think we do a leopard. And now the hippo has like fallen off because we haven't been feeding it. So now I'm like, let's tiger. I could tiger dodo, tiger skunk, or tiger leopard. And I think there's a good argument for like any of these. Right now, I'm gonna tiger dodo. I think. This team is insane, and not in a good way. But somehow we're at 7 wins. Oh, we're screwed. Yeah. I mean, we still have 2 lives left somehow, but if we don't level up this dodo or this leopard, we're screwed. Melon on what? These 2 are getting melon, so we can melon. I'm gonna do this, but I definitely want to keep the melon around. Probably the skunk, because I'm not convinced the tiger is sticking around. Is this the same team that we faced earlier when we had a 4 squad? Cringe. Cringe. Alright, we're finally on lethal. No, that was... Oh, we're done. Never mind. Alright, well... we got the 7 wins. I'm proud of that, you know. Sometimes that's... Oh, they changed the logo. Sometimes that's all you can do. I don't think our team was particularly good, so... it's always nice to make it to 7 wins with a team that you don't think really deserves to. But I did, like, royally screw it up there at the end. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying Super Auto Pets. There will be more Super Auto Pets every single day. So, yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.